rock star, cause tonight I'm getting out of line and it's alright. Feeling like feeling like just as cool as John Wayne in his movies. Feeling like I'm James Dean and I know it. Feeling like feeling like a rock star. Feeling like a rock star. Feeling like a rock star. Feeling like a rock star.
But it's not that easy. You're complicating things for me. No, it's not that easy. Maybe just a little time can heal me, but it doesn't feel the way. What are you doing to me? Why'd you break my heart? Left me in the dark, dark. Why'd you have to go? I don't wanna feel this way. I'm still breathing, it's not easy. I'm just a fool for you. I'm just that stupid. Thought that we were meant to be. Yeah, I'm just that stupid. Maybe just a little time can make you change your mind about us. I thought that we were meant to be. Why'd you break my heart? Left me in the dark, dark. Why'd you have to go? I don't wanna feel this way. Ooh.
just wanna hear you say that you want me to. I told you I can't get you off my mind. Come let me hold you now. I wanna lay in your arms. Come let me love you now. Yeah, you're the one that I want. I wanna stay here. I wanna stay here with you. I wanna stay here with you. La 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 la. I wanna stay here with you.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to studio sessions. Usually it's on Tuesday nights, but this is an impromptu studio sessions just because today the teaser dropped on a camera that I've known about for over a month, and I am super excited to tell you guys about it today. Over the past several months, I've been trying to build a relationship with Insta360. I don't have an ND. I haven't signed an ND, so I can talk about whatever I want to legally, and I'm not legally bound by anything. But I also don't want to step on any toes. So I actually have a picture of the new camera. I'm not going to show it to you guys, but I am going to talk about everything that I know about it. And we're going to get into it. I'm going to first give you a little kind of a little explanation as to why I think this is what's happening. But yeah, let's get into it. So if you're new to the channel, go ahead and like and subscribe. When this camera drops, and Tuesday night, so up here every Tuesday night, 7 p.m. Central, I'm live on this channel. Tuesday night, we will be talking about it. We will actually have videos, and I will show you the new camera. So Shifted says in the chat, thought you said they released a trailer for it. I'm going to show you the trailer. All right. Let's go ahead and start with that. We're going to show the trailer quickly, and then I'm going to pause different places, and we're just going to talk through it. And then after that, I'm going to give you all the reasons why I think the camera is all the things that I think it is. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and show the teaser trailer for this camera. And you guys can watch it. It's really quick. All right, that's the teaser. So now what we're going to do, I'm going to go ahead and make this full screen, and we are going to cut this apart piece by piece. And let's see if I can do it with the pause button. Nope. So first of all, with this first little teaser trailer, you have so in the very bottom section, which is like the battery section of the Insta360 ONE R or the ONE RS, you have a very, very round, if not planet size screen. Okay. So it's not a linear screen. It's not one of those videos where, it's like a GoPro type image that's just very, very wide. That is a tunnel. Like from an Insta360 planet, that is a tunnel. Okay. So we're going to back it up just a little bit. There's a couple other things that we need to talk about. So let's talk about the candles in the left. So right now they're upside down, and let's watch them. Okay. So you can see in this teaser trailer, there's a lot of flipping going on. Okay. A lot of flipping, which we've seen a lot of the Insta360 footage in the past. We've seen a lot of it with reframing and with tiny planets and stuff like that, you start out with a 360-degree video and then you reframe through it. Okay. And the teaser up in the top right. Now, all this video is on Insta360's website right now. So I'm not giving anything away. I'm not breaking any rules by showing you guys this. We're just having a conversation right now. I want you to look in the top right, which would be the screen version of the Insta360 ONE R or RS. We are, oh, no, excuse me. It is flipping around as well. Okay. So what all that says to me is we have a new 360-degree camera. Okay. And then I want to show you this little animation. So we start out, this is definitely the battery of the R and the RS. This is definitely the screen, and this is definitely the core. Oh, well, this is the core. Wait, yep, no. This is the mod, and this is the core. You guys can't see my mouse, can you? All right, so now we can definitely see the middle piece has a record button and the shutter button, or the power button and the record button. Then as everything flips around, the battery goes away. You have this piece right here. You have so in the bottom left corner, you have the new camera. In the middle, you have the same core that just came off of the R or the RS. Underneath that, you have a vertical battery, and then you have something that holds the battery. Okay. So we're going to move in a little closer. Looks like there's a button on it to release the battery. But from this image, the lens is a lot bigger than the core. And so what that means is, since it sticks out, you can see at the bottom of this lens, there is a hole on one side and a hole on the other side. And then you have the connectors in the middle. On this little hand module that the battery is going into, it has a little thing that snaps it into place. So basically what this is doing is it's just giving extra padding on the left and the right to hold the bigger lens on top. Okay. The other thing I want to show you guys is there's a shiny little thing on the side of the lens. Most of it is kind of rubberized looking, just like all of the other Insta360 lenses, but there's a shiny piece on the side, and I'm going to speculate a little bit later what that is. Okay. And then as this comes in, let's see if I can pause on the Leica part. Okay, so you can see where it's snapping into place right there. And you can definitely see a very shiny square onto the side of the lens. But there's a spot in this where you can see the word Leica on the lens. Right there. So they have this, in their teaser, they have this little shine that goes across the lens, and it says Leica right on top of the lens. Okay. And you can tell from this paused image right here that the back of this lens looks the same as the front of the lens. So you have this little middle part that's kind of round, but it looks very symmetrical from this point, and you can see how it sticks out in the back. So from this pause right here, I am going to go ahead and say this is a 360 mod, and I'm going to go on a limb and say this is a 1-inch sensor 360 mod for the Insta360 ONE RS. Now, I don't know if this is going to work on the Insta360 ONE R or not, but I am going to finish this little video right here. Yeah, I think we're done with that video. So I want to go through a couple things that why I think this is what it is. All right. All right, I'm going to share that. So right now, the Insta360 ONE RS is the newer version of the 1R. Okay, so this is the 1R, the original 1R, and this is the 1RS. They're pretty much identical except for a couple things. So the core of the 1R S of the 1RS is more powerful than the 1R. It's got a better processor. It can handle more. And the only upgrade to the 1RS was the HDR 4K lens. There were a couple really good things in it. One that, like, the HDR is really nice, and there's a 6K, like a 6K anamorphic type lens, and the stabilization is better. But when they came out with the Insta360 ONE RS, I was like, they got to do more than just that. So I was almost expecting something else to come out, but they weren't ready yet. And then a friend of mine sent a picture of what they're releasing on Tuesday. So I want you guys to look at this image right now, and let's put all the pieces together and figure this out on our own. So right now, this is the ONE RS rollout. On the 1R, on the Twin Edition, what you have is you have this little lens right here, which is the 360 version that came out with the Insta360 ONE-R. Okay, so that mod has been out for a while. The new wide angle version that came on the RS, that's a new module. That's completely new. And that's this guy. Okay. Same as the 4K edition. The 4K edition is the one that I bought because I already had the 360 lens and I already have the 1-inch lens. And then let's look at the 1-inch edition. The 1-inch edition has a Leica lens on it. So to me, that's another Easter egg. The 1-inch edition it came with the Insta360 ONE-R. Okay, so that mod, so the two mods on this page that I'm showing you right now, this mod right here, which is the 360 mod, and then this mod right here, which is the 1-inch mod, those are old news. Those have been out for a while. This one right here is the only one that's been out for a couple months. Okay. So with that said, what's missing from this fold? And I say the thing that's missing, and the thing that I really, really want and have been asking for, is a 1-inch version of this 360 mod. I want this 1-inch lens on both sides. That way, if I want to reframe, I can. If I want to shoot low light situations, I can. And I think the new ONE RS core that recently came out, I believe they put a lot of stuff in there to handle a new 1-inch 360 lens. Okay. Now, this next part that I'm going to talk about is going to be my speculation and my wish list. Okay. So I'm going to hide this, and I want to show you something that I've been working on. First of all, this right here is the Insta360 Evo. It is another version of the 1X and the One, but this is a 360 camera that opens up into a VR 180 camera. Okay. And back in the day, VR 180 was up and coming, and they made this camera. But since then, we haven't really seen much with VR 180 until recently. As far as consumer products go, there's definitely some professional VR 180 rigs out there, but they're like $6,000 or $8,000, or I even saw one for $20,000, and so that's outrageous. But there is a new way of doing it using, well, it's not new, but I'm coming up with a tutorial series on how to do VR 180 using Miska VR and using GoPros. Okay, so this is my current rig that I've been playing around with, and I have two GoPro Hero 10s with max mods, and I have the media mods on them. So I've got shotgun mics on both cameras, and I've got a screen on the front, I've got a screen on the back, and my GoPros are voice activated, so I can say, GoPro, take a video, or I forget what the catchphrase is, but I can say something to start recording on both cameras pretty much at the exact same time. I do have to go into Final Cut Pro and adjust the videos a little bit. But I have videos on my channel using the Insta360 Evo that are amazing. Okay, so this is what I want, and I don't know, this is just on my wish list, but I don't know if this is going to happen on Tuesday or not, but we are definitely going to talk about it on Tuesday on my live stream. So if you're not subscribed, go ahead and do that. But so I wanted to show you guys this. So this is the One RS, and in the video we just watched, the battery came off and flipped away. Okay, the One RS came off and flipped away. Then this little vertical battery came in and stuck into there. So now we have this little battery with the core. Let me do it the other way. I don't know that it does nope, it's one way. So we've got the core, and I know from the video, because it has the zoom, it's the One RS core. Okay, and then I'm going to take my 1-inch RS, well, R. I got to unscrew the lens. I'm going to pop that out. Okay. And then it's going to flip around and whoopity-woo. And this is pretty close to what we just saw in that video. Okay, but let's go back to the video real quick. And I want to show you guys the other reason I think this is a 360 camera. Let's see, right there. Okay, so I want you guys to look at the connections. Okay, so on both of my 360 cameras, there are two connectors. So one for each lens, there are two connectors. Okay, and then on the RS wide angle, the 4K edition, there's one connector. On the 1-inch edition, there's one connector. And I'm going to zoom in so you guys can see this. So I want to show you guys the difference. So 360 camera has a connector for each lens. 1-inch edition has one connector because there's only one lens. Oh wait, no, that's the core. And then so 1 inch and 1 inch and the 4K both have one connector. We'll go back and forth so you guys can see that it only has one connector. Okay. So, and I'm going to screw this on just for fun. All right. So let's go back to this. There are definitely two connectors there. So what that tells me is that's a 360 camera. Okay. And I haven't done anything but show you guys what is actually on Insta360's website right now. Okay. So I'm not breaking any rules. They have teased this video, and I'm using my brain power to figure out what's going on because of all of the knowledge that I have about Insta360 cameras. I'm a very, very strong follower of Insta360 and love their cameras, love what they're doing. I've got a lot of Insta360 Sphere videos on my channel already, and I'm doing a lot more. But I want to talk about this little magnet thing. I don't know if that's a magnet, but they're, so let's bring this, let's look at me again. So this is where I think the camera is, minus, so I think the top part is two 1 inch sensor, has two lenses, is what I think. I want to show another picture, and this is, let me go ahead and show this. This is just a close-up of all the 3 mods that came out with the original 1R. So this mod right here and this mod right here, the first two, they're offering now with the RS. So these are modular systems, which I think is a brilliant idea. Like, they upgrade the batteries, they upgrade the, you can upgrade the core. Like with the RS, I just bought a core, and I bought another 4K edition. I bought the 4K edition, so now I have a bunch of batteries that work together. I can interchange my mods with the new core or the old core, so I have several cameras that all kind of do the same kind of thing, and it's just modular and it's great. But one thing that they did whenever the original RS came out is we were promised this bad boy, and we never got it. And it made me sad because I'm really into VR 180, and what it was going to do was I have two 360 cameras here. So this one right here is just one solid piece. Okay. And I'm trying to do this without touching my lenses, and it's crazy. This one right here has a 360 lens on each side, and it splits apart. Okay. And what they were going to do with the mod that I just showed you was they were basically going to give a case, and each side of the 360 camera turns into a VR 180 camera. Okay. So these are both lenses that I feel like they record more. They have more than 180 degree field of view, but that's what was going to happen with this lens. But the reason I have the lens is because it came out an aerial edition that never really, it was like the new Sphere that they just released, but it's the older version, and it never really took flight because it never really went anywhere because it had a lot of jello and there was a lot of issues, and so you couldn't use GPS, and there's just a lot of issues with it. So I have a 360 lens that splits them apart, and I would love for that to happen with a 1 inch version of the 360 camera. Okay. So that's what we've got. And this is, and they promised it in February whenever it came out, but this is the description that I found on Reddit. 2 cameras are better than one. The 3D mount, and it's just a mount. It's just like, oh, I'm I'm not sharing my screen, am I? Just like this. I thought I was sharing my screen. But so it was a mount just like all of the other cages that come with your Insta360 ONE RS and RSs. But the 3D mount uses 2 shooters of your choice. So you could use 2 of any of your mods. I currently have 2 360 mods. And I have 2 4K now, kind of. I've got the RS and the R, but if I set both of those cameras to the same resolution, same, all the same settings, I'm pretty sure I could get a 3D video out of that. But what a great idea. You've got all these modular lenses. If you look at this mod, you've got the regular battery back here. Let's zoom in and see what we got. You've got, this is just a regular cage. This is the cage that comes with it. You take the lens out of the regular cage and snap 2 of these lenses in together. And basically, you can see how this lens is upside down and this lens is right side up. So basically, you guys can't see that, but basically, the connectors are only on one side of the lens. And so that's why one is upside down and one is straight side up. But what's great about that is the Insta360 ONE RS and RSs have stabilization that it doesn't matter whether they're up or down, left or right. Just like GoPros, they automatically switch to whatever orientation you have the camera. So this is on my wish list. I don't know if this is going to happen on Tuesday, but I can about guarantee you with the video that I just showed you and the one that's on their website is a new mod that is I'm going to talk about that in a second. So the so sorry, I got a little squirrel from Shifted Moto Vlogs. So I can guarantee you that this new camera, this piece right here, is going to be a 360 camera. And by the looks of it, so they use Leica technology to make the lens, and by the looks of it, it's very large. So I would assume that it's a 1-inch sensor, definitely a bigger sensor than any of the rest of them, but they already have 1-inch sensor optics, and the 1-inch sensor is great for that size of camera. Lets in a lot of low light. It's cool. Shifted. Sometimes I read your sometimes I shouldn't read your comments if I'm presenting at the same time, because I just get like, I'm an old man and I get like stuck on things. But I can guarantee you, and I feel like this little star trail is in a circle because it's a 360 camera. That's just my assumption. But it'll be out on Tuesday, and we're going to talk all about it on Tuesday night studio sessions, 7 p.m. Central on this channel. So go ahead and subscribe if you are not subscribed. You can go ahead and leave your email address. I will say that if you give them your email address, you'll find out when everybody else finds out. Like it says for a preview or like a sneak peek, I would definitely enter the giveaway. And if you're planning on getting the Insta360 R, the RS, or the Sphere, or anything like that, there's links in the description below to use my affiliate link, and that will help me continue to make videos about Insta360. But yeah, just like Shifted Motovlog says, as far as the sneak peek, you're really just going to watch the video that when it comes out. Maybe like a half hour earlier or something. But if you want to enter to win a free camera, you can. So I'm going to close out tonight's live stream. This is just a random live stream, and I know I'm stepping on the toes of some of the other live streams that I support on this channel. But we are going to watch the video one more time, and then we're going to sign out. I am definitely planning on getting, if it doesn't split in half and turn into a VR 180 camera, I'm going to buy 2 of them. Something that I've been doing lately with Insta360, they offer a pay in 4. It's a PayPal pay in 4, and basically what they do is you basically pay in 4 installments. So I get paid like every other Friday for my day job, and so when I bought the Insta360 Sphere, or what was it? Oh no, it was when I bought the $299 4K edition, the Insta360 RS. When I bought that, I paid in 4 installments using PayPal, and it charged me every 2 weeks. So it took me 2 months to pay that camera off, but I only paid like $35 each time. And so, I mean, that's like a meal. For me and my family. We spent, the 3 of it, like I've got 4 people in my family. We'll spend easily $50 on a meal. So if you like skip a meal with the family, you can get that camera. I'm planning on buying 2. So Shifted Moto Vlogs asked a question, and I'm going to go ahead and address it. It's about porn, and I'm not going to talk about porn. But he asked the question, he said, you're really into VR 180. Do you have any idea what the adult companies are using crazy good quality? I don't know exactly what all of them are using. I would say all of them use different cameras. I've watched a lot of regular videos, not porn, but I watched a lot of regular videos on my VR headset. And every once in a while you can see like a shadow, or you can see like a reflection that will give you a hint of what cameras they're using. And a lot of them are using like Z cams. There's the K1 and the K2. They're horrible names for cameras, because whenever you're trying to search them on eBay, or you're trying to, like I've watched for a while, they'll use those. What's good about those cameras is they are not much bigger than my VR 180 rigs. So I've seen a lot of that. I've seen where people put this camera, the Insta360 Evo. I've seen where they put it on their, kind of like on their forehead, and it's kind of like a first person view. So I could see how that would be helpful if you were making an adult movie. But like a lot of the videos, there's a couple apps, National Geographic or Discovery app on the Meta Quest. Every once in a while you can see like in the reflection what those cameras are. I would say a lot of cameras coming up will be with the Canon R5C with the new dual lens, but that whole setup is like $7,000 when it's all said and done to get the lens and the camera. So there's that. But that is all I'm going to say. So Shifted, I would, I'm definitely planning on doing some videos with this. This is actually really, really good quality. There's one other guy that's done a video with GoPro. He's walking around like I don't know what kind of building it is, but he's walking through this yard. If you look up GoPro Hero 10 VR, like if you look up GoPro Hero 10 in your like on YouTube on your VR headset, and then click on the VR 180 to find just VR 180 videos. There's a guy that's done it, and then I've successfully done it. But yeah, so yeah, and I think I also have done some VR 180 with my Insta360 Pro, and it turned out really, really good. But it's, again, that's a big ball about this big, so it's not covert or anything. But yeah, I'm definitely planning on getting into VR 180 a little bit more. And the reason why I think that this would be a viable option is because Insta360 already has the VR 180 software in Insta360 Studio. Like, you can export as a VR 180 video from Insta360 Studio using the Evo. So all they have to do is continue to use that software, but with better cameras. So I'm really, really hoping that that's what they're coming out with. But yeah, hope you guys like this video. Please like, subscribe to my channel, click on the bell for notifications, and when I put out more videos about Insta360's new camera, Insta360 Sphere, 360 cameras, drones, action cameras, all the good stuff. Have a wonderful night, y'all. Peace out.